Hello, Tjena, Namaste. Welcome to Desi Nordic. And as you can see, we have another guest with us today. And our guest is Simon Shastarius.
Hello.
Welcome to the show, Simon. Rasmus, I know you want to go to India now. You're here only the experience from my side or from other Indians. It would be nice to hear the experience or a more authentic experience when you hear it from a Swedish person who has been to India.
Yeah, and luckily we actually have a Swede with us today who's been to India.
You want to guess who?
It's the friend of the show, Simon.
We would like to hear more about your experience in India, Simon. So when did you go and how was it?
So now it's actually 7 years ago, so it's quite some time since I was there.
Yeah.
It was back in Christmas, New Year's of 2012, 2013. And I went there with my family, my parents, my brother and his ex-girlfriend. Just to get away from, it's Christmas, you always have to do so many things like get a tree, get presents, and we just wanted to skip all that for 1 year and relax. So we went to Goa.
Goa?
Yeah, okay.
Have you been there?
No, I've never been to Goa, but I think that's one of the most popular choices among Europeans.
Why?
And it's on a beach. So I think that says it all. But Goa was also a Portuguese colony, so you can see quite a lot of European architecture and style there. That's what I have heard of. That's what I know from reading books and all those things. But I've never been there myself. But I think Simon can shed some light over there.
Yeah, because I really want to know, as a Swede, you come from a very calm, compared to India, city. Was it like a huge shock to hear all the noise or
well, there are many people.
Yeah.
You mean?
all the people, all the noise of the city?
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't have that much memory of the city. We stayed 1 or 2 nights in Delhi, mainly because of our flights went from there. And it was also back in 2012, 2013 was also one of the years when it was the coldest in India.
Oh.
So I think it was 5 degrees outside. And in the hotel, a thing you notice, depending on where in the world you live, is that you build houses for different weather. In India, you build houses for warm weather, not for cold weather.
Yeah.
So the indoor temperature in the hotel was around 13, 14 degrees, I think.
Oh, really?
Which is...
Wow.
Yeah. So we don't have central heating in our homes in India.
So you basically went to India at the shittiest point in history,
But
weather-wise.
that's a nice point. I think. I really like the Delhi winters, but it's very interesting. So here you can just sit in your half sleeves t-shirts or tank tops, but in India you have to sit. If you're sitting, you are wearing same clothes as you will wear outside. So I would sit with my jackets and my pullovers on. So that's very interesting. And
But since we were in Goa, it was tropical, it was really warm, nice, sunny, very nice beaches. We stayed at so even though my parents were with us, we stayed in a quite simple housing. They have a lot of houses that are only basic concrete buildings and nothing fancy. You have a small bathroom, which usually don't have heated water at all. It's a water tank on the roof, and then in the afternoon it's kind of okay. My parents had the luxury option where you had an electric heater in the shower, which meant it went from quite cold to boiling hot, scalding quite quickly. But it was really nice, really relaxing. As I said, I was staying in a concrete building, but those are kind of the exception when you stay in Goa, because there's at least where I stayed at Palolem Beach, it's a nature reserve, so the houses are not allowed to be permanent. So every year they tear them down for the rain season, and then to put them up again when it's time for tourists to come. So a lot of them are simple wooden houses that a lot of backpackers and so stay in them, but it's quite simple and easy to tear down.
That's nice. Wow, it's amazing that I didn't know these things, and getting to learn from a Swedish guy. So what did you think about the people? Did you talk to a lot of them or?
Well, like we spoke to some, but like it's still a tourist place. So of course you're gonna speak with a lot of people. Like you have a lot of salespeople, you have a lot of restaurant owners and stuff like that. So they always want you to like come to the restaurant or like buy stuff at their place, and they even have like kids that try to make conversation with you and like make friends, and then they take you to their store which pretty much sells the same stuff at most other stores. So it's like, okay, I should buy something, but maybe they don't have anything good in that place. But it's still like they are nice, like, but then again it's a tourist place, so
Okay.
So the food in Goa, I'm kind of scared if I ever go abroad that I will get like, how do you say?
Stomach flu.
Stomach flu or something.
How's that situation in Goa?
So for all the time I was there, as far as I can remember, none of us got any problems with our stomach. Maybe my father, but then again, like if you're in India, I really recommend not eating meat and stuff like that, because like it's very easy to be vegetarian even if you're not vegetarian at home. So I wasn't vegetarian back then, I am now, but I ate a lot of paneer, and I really like it. It's super nice.
So what's the most authentic thing or a very culturally very different thing you can think about India compared to Sweden right now?
It's generally different. Like I would say traffic is definitely noticeably different than Sweden.
It's like when we talked to Josh about crossing the street.
Is it more smooth, you mean?
If you're a good and fast driver and know how to honk, then sure.
But did you ever cross the road? Like, was it scary? Did you do the thing where you just stick out your arm
and then you say stop?
Yeah.
I think most of the places we were, the traffic weren't that bad, and like we lived on a beach, so, and when we were in Delhi we also had a driver who kind of looked after us, so then you don't have to think so much by yourself. You have like a guy kind of taking care of you and make sure you survive.
What would you recommend for Rasmus to go to?
When I'm going to Goa, should I go?
No, you should start in Delhi.
Start in Delhi. I guess I missed a lot because we were only there for one day, but we went to the Red Fort, so that was quite nice. We also went to like a big mosque that has a very high tower which you can go up then.
Oh, really?
So you can get quite a good view.
But in Goa, do you have anything you recommend there, like or just the beach maybe?
It depends on, like, I could definitely recommend the beach, and we spend most of our days just like eating food at we were staying at a small like restaurant because the owner there also rented out the houses we were living in. So we ate our breakfast there every morning. We ate a lot of our food there as well, because a lot of our days were quite relaxing, which was kind of the whole point with that trip. But we also went for like, since it's a nature reserve, you can go on like tours in the backwater. So I actually saw a live kingfisher.
Oh wow!
Nice. The beer?
Yeah, that as well.
So kingfisher is the.
I saw the documentary on Netflix.
Bad Boy Billionaires.
But yeah, there's a bird as well.
Yeah.
Well, I also have a question. How much Hindi do you know?
Pretty much nothing.
You know one word at least related to alcohol. If we drink it for Holi.
Oh, Banglassi.
Did you try that?
No, since it wasn't Holi and I was also there with my parents. Lassi is a common drink you can get in many different versions.
Yeah.
So pretty much, I think it's a yogurt drink actually. Or something like
Oh really?
Yeah.
Like
sounds
they
disgusting actually.
No, it's amazing. It tastes.
I think mango lassi is probably the most common one.
Like a smoothie drink.
Yeah, kind of. You could probably get it at most Indian restaurants in Sweden as well.
No, but I would be super excited to go there, especially now when I've heard more about it. It sounds really cool, and thank you very much for joining and talking with us.
Yeah, it
thanks
was
a lot, Simon. Appreciate
fun
it.
hanging out with you guys, talking a bit about my experiences.
Yeah. So if you have any questions for Simon, write them in the comments or follow him on Instagram. Hello.
Hello. Ciao. Ram ram. Pardon.
Ram, ram.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Ciao.
That's it.